beautiful soul family. Thank you so much for joining me again today. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Readings with Breanne. So I had another request to do a tarot card pull on New Zealand. Now, I've never actually done one before on New Zealand, so I thought I would do a pull on the momentum of New Zealand, and maybe we'll take a look at the leader as well and see what other kind of messages are coming out. Now, I will say I've been kind of gazing into the crystal ball on the energy of New Zealand, and I'm only really getting a couple very specific things coming out at the moment. One being, it's really interesting. There's a lot of like holographic colors coming out of the ball right now. And I'm not sure what can be causing that, but I'm seeing lots of holographic colors, but it's almost like these are fires. Okay, I'm getting, because in my head I'm getting the word fires, like there's some kind of fire situation happening in New Zealand, or there potentially could be. This is an energy report, you guys. This is just a perspective. So what I'm kind of getting, but I'm not seeing it being like a forest fire. It almost seems like it's a building or multiple buildings. But then again, I don't feel like it's natural with this holographic energy around it. It feels very intentional. So I don't know if these are some kind of riots or something that's intentionally set. So we'll have to ask the cards what these fires are about. And I'm seeing just a lot about the waters. There's a lot about the waters around New Zealand. Now, I remember doing a report. I don't think I've ever done one about New Zealand. I'm pretty sure I haven't. But I did a report, was it the US or Australia? I can't remember now. And I do highly remember there's like this image of some bizarre sea creature being found. Now, that's kind of what I can relate it to. One of two things, that being a potential possibility because of the amount of water that is coming up in here. And there's also like a ball, one little ball of, I want to say light that I'm seeing in the water. So this, oh my goodness, this could actually be a couple different things, but with that, it feels like one pinpointed, one specific thing being found in the waters near New Zealand. Okay. Originally, I thought this was some kind of like a sea creature, but I'm almost seeing an image of what looks like an extraterrestrial. So I don't know if this is some kind of like civilization under the water what? That is weird. It's like oh my goodness, I don't even know what this is, you guys. It's kind of like, it looked almost like an extraterrestrial face. And then it looks like it turns into this aquatic being. So I'm just gonna go with the energy of this is showing up as some kind of finding, because it feels like there's like all this water and one little ball, something is being pinpointed, which I feel like something is being found. And I feel like it's going to be pretty interesting, pretty interesting finding, because I remember going back and I thought I found some kind of species being found in the waters. I mean, the oceans, the waters are so vast and so deep and so big that there's still so much to explore. So, I mean, I think it's inevitable that there's going to be more and more findings along the years to come. But for some reason, when I was looking at this part of the world, that's coming out very strongly. So, let's see. We're going to get into the tarot now. I didn't necessarily see so much in terms of the leader in the crystal ball, but I'm curious about the momentum of the leader, because I was asking what's the energy of the new leader of New Zealand, and I got a very strong comment that said not good. So in what aspect is this not good? Is it, you know, it could go very many different ways. So anyway, we're gonna get into the tarot and just look at the momentum of New Zealand itself. And then we'll get more specific, and I'll pull, because I want to pull a little bit more about the fires that keeps coming out. And then we'll pull maybe more about this finding in the ocean and see what that entails. Okay, so let's get into it today on the energy update of New Zealand. All right, my lovely friends, let's see, what do we have? What is the overall general momentum of New Zealand at this moment? Let's look at the people of New Zealand, the country. What's the momentum of New Zealand for the people? What do we have, Spirit? Ooh, actually, I'm gonna pull one of my favorite oracles. What do we have? Oh, we have the Hunter and the Mentor. Okay. Hunter and the Mentor. The Judge is on the bottom. All right, let's see what we have here. The World. 10 of Swords, though. The Tower. Temperance. Ooh, I love that. I love that they have this strength. Okay. Knight of Wands on the bottom. Okay, so if we just look at this energy, I will say that they are going to come out on top. I feel like you know that song, I'm on top of the world? There's this energy of New Zealand really coming out on the other side here, even throughout any corruption, or I feel like almost a heavy sadness or hitting rock bottom energy, because this 10 of Swords is over. It's over the situation, the momentum moving forward. So whatever is going on, whatever corruption is behind the scenes, happening behind the scenes, it's like it's been struggling to hold on. The Tower in reverse in the past for New Zealand. It feels like it's resisting change. It's trying to avoid, it's like delaying the inevitable. The World, though, is over the energy of New Zealand. So there is a new cycle that is beginning, you guys, a new cycle here. So really interesting with the Temperance. This is in the current present situation of New Zealand. It's currently going through a realignment. It's a realignment that's happening that is going to come out, and it's going to make the country, make the people it's going to help them move into a time of great strength, great courage, really beautiful energy for the outcome as well. So now it's kind of interesting with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is pertaining to the leader over here. King of Wands. What is the leader's zodiac sign? Okay, you guys are gonna have to forgive me. I'm not super versed at the, let's say, political individuals in New Zealand, but is Christopher Luxon the Prime Minister of New Zealand? There's a lady coming up as well here, so I haven't, I'm just kind of like looking at this right at the moment, but it looks like the one, Christopher Luxon is not, his zodiac sign is actually a Pisces here, but it's kind of interesting because the lady, by the last name is Ardern. She's a Leo, so we've got that Leo, the strength energy there. So maybe I'll have to pull on both of those individuals, but you guys may have to help me out on the comments below. Who's actually the Prime Minister at the moment of New Zealand? It looks like Christopher Luxon, but says here he served as the 42nd Prime Minister of New Zealand since November 2023. Okay, anyway, let's continue on to this. But with this energy, the momentum going forward, it's kind of interesting. We've got a King of Wands. So we have a male in reverse, and we have a Four of Pentacles in reverse as well. With the strength as the outcome, though. Oh, I'm just looking up here. So this Jacinda Ardern, my apologies if I'm saying her name correctly. It looks like she became the leader of New Zealand Labour Party. at the age of 37, and she actually was the youngest prime minister in more than 150 years. So she resigned as prime minister in January 2023. So, okay, so we do have Mr. Christopher here, Christopher Luxian energy. Now, this King of Wands in reverse is not super favorable. This is the energy of, whoops, sorry guys. This is the energy of kind of, let's say, forcefulness, a tyrant, let's say that. Dictator energy, tyrant energy, not really a super beautiful for the people kind of energy here. But what's kind of interesting is the other side of the aspect here. We have the Four of Pentacles, and that's in reverse, which is almost a good thing because this is letting go of the old and having the strength to move forward. Like I said, right in the present here, you guys, New Zealand's in this current energy of a realignment here. So what I'm getting is a big integration to a whole new cycle, you guys. Whole new cycle on the horizons for New Zealand. Let's keep going. Let's clarify these cards here and see what else we can get before we move on to some other questions here. But kind of to touch base a little bit more on that 10, let's pull some more cards because I'm curious with this 10 of Swords, this is over the situation right now of New Zealand, and it's the feeling of being down and out. Now, I have heard comments that it's like one of the most expensive places in the world. I mean, wages, the cost of living is so astronomically high, and the cost of wages is quite a bit of a kick in the butt. It's not even, it's really tough for people to get by as well, right? So the money is slipping through the hands of people here. Look at that. We have the High Priestess here. Judgment. Oh my goodness, you guys. King of Pentacles. Yes, okay, so we have some really good, oh my goodness. Okay, I wanted to use this deck because this is too funny. I was going to say this in the beginning and I did not. I wanted to use this deck because this was the card I was actually looking for. This is a individual riding a fish. Now this is the Knight of Cups, but there was something about the water of New Zealand and them capturing. Now I wasn't sure if this was New Zealand because I did a reading a while back, and there was somewhere along the world where I feel like pretty big news, where it's an energy of a finding. There's some kind of a maybe bizarre sea creature that is, coming to surface here. This can also be maybe the findings of, I want to look into it, because when I was looking at the crystal ball, it almost looked like extraterrestrial or some bizarre aquatic beings underneath the surface here that will maybe be making a debut here. Kind of, hello, we're here. I don't know if it's intentional, but it's like somebody finds something. Okay, but let's stick to the energy here. This is a major overhaul, you guys, major alignment happening. The High Priestess and the World. We have two major arcanas over the energy of New Zealand and the situation and what they're going to. Did I not say here, it's an alignment. This is an awakening, a reevaluation. Things are being turned over in New Zealand, and I'm so excited. I love to see that there's the strength accompanied with the Seven of Pentacles. This is seeding something new, growing something new. This could be cultivation of even like certain energies of, let's say, farming or gardening here. This is like growing your own, let's say, optimizing the lands, the nutrients in the soil here. I'm getting a lot here about planting in particular with this one deck here, so that's kind of interesting. This could even mean like new news, new initiatives with the people coming together, working more with the lands, the crops, getting rid of the toxicities here, because this is moving forward and letting go of things that aren't no longer benefiting the people, benefiting the lands. A lot about land here, cultivating the lands, the soils, the nutrients, the air, the water, all of it. Very cool. So I feel like for a long time people have gotten away with things. There's that tower that, again, in reverse, that it's like delaying the inevitable, but there is now the times are changing, the clock is ticking, and things are being realigned here. So really actually a positive energy that they're going through a positive state here. Again, with this Ten of Swords, this is not a good feeling. This is a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, sorrow, pain, and there is a heavy energy with that. But at the same time, I want you guys to know that New Zealand, and I feel like collectively across the world, things are changing, things are cultivating into something new. There's like a new foundation happening here. Really interesting. We have that hunter, the hunter and the mentor. The hunter. I really feel like with this hunter is like linked to the Seven of Pentacles. It's something to do with almost the agriculture of New Zealand here. New programs for the agriculture. We've got the mentor here. Something, it's like living off the land, really living more off the land here. Interesting. Okay, so let's look into, again, I mean, I wanted to ask the question a little bit about what was this fire that I was seeing? Like, what is the fire? Like, what's the corruption? We also wanted to look into, oh, there's still a few things we wanted to look at. So that's kind of the overall momentum. It looks like we're moving towards something that is going to have quite a bit of strength, quite a bit of resilience. So it's a bounce back and a realignment into something new and a beautiful new cycle starting. But with that Ten of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Judgment over the situation, it's really signifying that there is very much a difficult or a painful ending here. So I can't go and say everything is rainbows and butterflies. There is a lot of pain within that Ten of Swords, but this could be resulting into a lot of loss, a lot of sadness, substantial loss with that energy. But it's also showing that it's an end of a chapter. You have the Ten of Swords, which is the end of a chapter, and the World, a beginning of a new one. Okay? Especially with the Judgment clarifying that. It's the moment of truth, you guys. It's really could be painful consequences based off of past, let's say, choices, but there's a new leaf being turned over. So let's just take a quick look. Maybe you guys are curious about the leader. So let's ask a few questions about, or the energy of, let me just get his name. I think it was Christian Luxon. What's the overall energy of the leader, Christopher Luxon Spirit? When I asked about it, they said not good. What does that mean? What is not good about Christopher Luxon? What is the overall energy of Christopher Luxon? Is he going to be around for a while still? Queen of Cups in reverse. The World again. Interesting. The Fool. King of Pentacles. Judgment. Oh, three of Wands, but in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Back of the deck is the Moon. What is this Mr. Luxon up to? What is he up to, guys? Kind of interesting that the Queen of Cups came out in his energy, and in reverse. You know, usually this is a female, but we have him as a male. So does he, you guys all feel, let me know, does he have like a female sidekick or somebody that he works very closely with that's a female here? This female energy, though, it's not a great energy because this is insecurities here. This is also a little bit, it feels weak. It just feels weak. Something's weak about it. The King of Pentacles in the present, and then the World. But you know what, you guys, we have Judgment in reverse here. I'm gonna pull some more because there's something here about, it's like almost, it could, I mean, I feel like gossip's not the right word, but there's something not being known here. It could be what, false accusations? Is he going to be around for a while? I don't know with that World energy. What's going to happen? What's the future looking like for Mr. Luxon? Queen, or sorry, the Lovers with the Queen. Oh, he's out in the cold, you guys. The Star. There's that King of Cups again. I think he's going to be possibly replaced. I don't think he's going to be around for a long, long time. I'm wondering if he's part of some kind of like a scandal or something. The Judgment in reverse. This is with the Six of Wands. False accusations, or something malicious. There could be something malicious. What do we have here? We have the Three of Wands in reverse, and we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So definitely unexpected. There's something unexpected. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys seen like a shift with some kind of a leadership in New Zealand, because there's an energy over the situation. He's out in the cold. There's an exchange here. It feels like this is something that is orchestrated though, something that's supposed to happen. So I don't know if he's caught in some kind of a scandal or something, but there's definitely something going on in the background, because the Seven of Swords is about lies, deceit, also betrayal. It's like him trying to get away with something, but it doesn't work. Interesting. Okay, and right now in the present, the King, yeah. I'm wondering if that someone that takes his place is going to be a little bit younger here. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Cups. But there's something changing. There's an exchange because he's out in the cold here. He's out in the cold, and there's some underhanded behavior that is not honest, that is not truthful, and I see him not being in the picture for the long run here. I don't know when when's the next kind of elections out there, but I don't see him around for, let's just say I don't see him around for his full term with this energy. So it feels like some kind of possible scandal that comes to the surface. With the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, maybe it is a, you know, some kind of a scandal in an affair. I don't know. Something funky going on with Mr. Luxor there. But whatever change is happening is orchestrated. Like it's something that is strategically being done here. And it looks like there's a victory with this change. Okay, because we have the victory card in the outcome. So there is, if he is, you know, removed, it's for the better. There's a better energy behind that. Okay. Now let's pull, I wanted to pull on a couple more things before we wrapped up. One being the fires. What is this fire thing? I keep seeing houses on fire, but these flames are like holographic. It's really weird. What is this? Is this some kind of a symbolism, or will there be actual fires in New Zealand that may breaking news? Is it one fire? Is it multiple fires? What's going on with the image I seen with the fire spirit? King of Swords, the Empress in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Devil. Okay. Excuse me, the Empress though. The Hierophant. Ooh, in reverse too. This is a takedown, you guys. It feels like a takedown. Okay, so if we look at the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is a really big energy, you guys, of a takedown here, because the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is, it's showing a loss of power, a loss of money here. But what's kind of confusing to me is I was seeing them as being houses. I was wondering if the Four of Wands was going to come out, because that's my house card. But we have the Empress in reverse over the situation. This is negligence. This is, you know what though? The Hierophant is here. This is like the dark cult. I wonder if this is to do with churches. The takedown of some kind of, I want to say cult. I mean, I don't know if that would be the right word, but let's say organization that is losing power here. So there could be fires, you know, maybe two, or we have the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups, Five of Wands as well. There could be multiple, because I was thinking, is there one? Is there going to be multiple? And that's why this, if this is a potential to happen, then it could gain quite a bit of news, like making the news or making, you know, just making a story, because it's not like a one-off. There's multiple fires, and I feel like they are intentionally set here with this energy. I was thinking with the Empress, because this is also Mother Earth, this is the nature. So I'm like, is it churches, or is this a fire that happens out in nature? I'm not 100% sure, you know, it could be both. But with the Hierophant here and the Devil, both in reverse as well, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse on top of that. Look at all these reversals, you guys. So Two of Pentacles in reverse over the outcome is, this is a lack of balance. This is, you know, financial loss and a financial mess. So certain people in power don't have the power anymore. And it feels like there's intentionally set fires is what I'm getting. Interesting. Huh. I mean, it feels pretty, let's see if we can get a few more cards. What is the overall, or you know what, let's pull, yeah, back of the deck is the Magician. Let's pull an Oracle. What is the overall energy of these fires, potential fires? We have the Agape, and the Eternal Child wanted to come out as well, with the Magician on the back of that deck. Agape, this is devotion, a service. I think these could be churches, you guys. Service to the church. These could be fires. And you know what's really interesting? Did I not say I'm seeing like holographic colors? Look at all these colors, all the Eternal Child. And with this Oracle, when this is in the darkness, this could be a selfish energy. Magic, the occult is being taken down here. There's certain occult things happening, I feel like, in the churches, and it's being taken down. Interesting. Or unless this could also I feel like there are buildings. I mean, you do have the Empress card here, which could represent Mother Nature, fires out in nature. But I did see house, or I don't know if they're houses, but I seen buildings. We have Six of Swords right smack dab in the middle as well. But what's really, you know, positive with the Devil in reverse as well, this is a sense of freedom as well, because they're no longer in power. Whatever this is linked to something that high authority figures have lost power. That's what it is. Interesting. All right. So that's what I have for that question. Let's look at one more. I wanted to look at what all this water was. What is all this water happening? Well, let's rephrase that. What is the energy with the ocean or the seas around New Zealand? What is it that they're finding, Spirit? What are they finding around the seas of New Zealand? What are they finding around the seas of New Zealand? 3 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's actually interesting. When I was connecting, there was one word that came to me, and it was jackpot when I was looking into New Zealand. Jackpot. What are they? They're finding something very valuable out there anyway. It feels like this is something big, like a big find. Yes, look at that. The Hermit, something that's been lost for a long time, that's been like in hiding. 8 of Cups. Page of Cups. The Fool. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. What is this? It's a little bit, I need to pull some more though, because I don't know what this Queen of Wands in reverse is about. This is about the situation. I'm wondering if if somebody finds this and they don't want to let it be known, like they want to keep it in the dark here. They don't want people to know what they found, because it feels like they hit a jackpot of information here. So that's what that could be pertaining to. 3 of Swords in reverse. You know what? This is about healing. Oh my goodness. I wonder if they find something in the waters. I know this sounds really bizarre, but something that has some kind of healing technology that's been hidden, and somebody wants to keep it a secret because it's hitting the jackpot here. This is good news. Something that's been hidden. Oh my goodness. This is really interesting here. I didn't expect that to come out. Yes, look at this. Ace of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. But we have balance, the temper. There is, oh my goodness, this is the one I keep relating to this specific thing. King of Cups. Interesting. We have the King of Swords. King of Wands. And sharing it with the people. There is something about somebody not wanting it to get out to the people here. I don't think it's going to happen though. I think it is knowledge that will be released. So what I'm getting with this Queen, I don't know if a female finds it. I don't think it really matters, but it feels like whoever comes upon some kind of discovery here kind of hits the jackpot. And I think it's just like to do with okay. I'm getting with the Hermit, it could be almost like this lost civilization. I'm getting with this King energy, it almost looks like, now it could be, I'm getting like a lost civilization energy, but this King is also sitting in the mountains. Now, I know New Zealand has some beautiful lush forests as well, so this could be a discovery. It could be a discovery in the nature, but I don't know. I'm getting a lot about the ocean, you guys. I really did see a lot about the ocean in the crystal ball, and having this King of Cups come out with this fish in the water, jackpot, Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Something big is, I feel like, being discovered out that way. And I feel like it has a lot of potential for actual healing. There's something about healing capabilities here. So I don't know if it's some kind of object they find in the water, or if they find some kind of lost civilization under the ocean, but it sounds really, really quite intriguing here. And there is a bit of a back and forth between sharing this news with the people. I feel like ultimately it will be shared, but there's a bit of a tug of war with somebody who doesn't want to share it. But ultimately here, it will be shared. I do feel like it will be shared, especially with the King of Swords. This is, you know, coming forward with communication about something that has been, you know, hiding away for a long time. I'm wondering if this is something actually that they already found. This is in the present. So it's like this is something that is already known right now as I'm recording it, but it's being held back. So we could see something in the near future here. Very, I would say the pretty near future with the outcome with the Hermit and the King of Swords. This is somebody coming forward with information. Maybe even some kind of like a whistleblower energy, but I do feel it being shared with the people. Look at the bit of the tug of war here. This is walking away. This is hiding it, walking away and hiding it. Something that's been, you know, lost for a long time. There is a lot here within the mountains though. Look at this, the Hermit in the mountains, and then we have that King of Wands, or King of Swords, sorry, in the mountains again. So I guess we'll have to see, you guys. We will have to see, but very interesting. I'm excited. I might have my my ears peeled for the New Zealand news over the next while. Before I end it, again, I want to use one of my newer decks here. This is a kind of a cool Egyptian deck. Let's see, what other messages do you have, Spirit? What is the energy behind this finding, either in the water or the mountains? What is this entail? Wisdom. There is some kind of wisdom about what is found. Let's get one more. Darkness. Darkness, yeah, back of the deck, righteousness. Somebody doesn't want this to get out because it's wisdom. Very important. Again, I remember hearing very loud and clear, jackpot. I didn't know what that was about. I kind of dismissed it. But now seeing that, all I can see, the only word I can hear when I see this Wheel of Fortune in the present is jackpot. Something's been found in the waters or maybe the mountains. And I feel like it does hold a lot of power, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom here. And that's why somebody is trying to keep it suppressed. Change, you guys, but there's change and it's released. Yes, I love it. All right, well, let me know what you guys think. That was kind of interesting where that led to. But over what that is, the Three of Swords in reverse is healing, and we have the Wand. So this is a confirmation that this is healing, something that can actually, I feel like, help heal the physical body, something that's been lost for a long time. Very crazy. All right, so the overall energies, it looks like we're moving into a positive direction. Again, that Ten of Swords over the situation right now is showing things can be a little bit tough, definitely a tough ending. I feel like there's a lot of pain when I look into that card. And I feel like it could be relating to as well the children as well. I keep seeing like the Six of Cups. So we are on, even though there's difficult change happening, we are on the path of alignment to something that is going to be more sturdy, let's say, something where we can build a foundation. Feels like lots of changes in the agriculture, or with that Seven of, Seven of Pentacles, was it? It's just like building up, and she is watering her plants, building up the lands, working together with each other, and maybe finding some lost knowledge or lost something in the oceans, or maybe it's the lost continent. Remember there's that missing, what was it? Zealandia? Is that right, or am I just making stuff up now? Zealandia, the lost continent. Maybe that's something that's found, and there's something like an actual stone, or there's an actual thing that is found that can help with certain healing within the body. So I thought that was quite interesting with the energy that came out in the tarot. But I'm looking forward to see how things unfold. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light on your journey. And until next time, guys, bye for now.